Hi, I'm AJ Marks.
Hi, I'm Megan Soliginto.
And you're listening to the one, the only American Idiots Abroad.
You are, yes.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's American Idiots Abroad.
Incredible.
I love how that was supposed to be exciting, but it just made it sound like a disappointment.
Yeah, you said that with no enthusiasm or joy or charisma.
I'm excited about a bird. I'm excited about a plane. Our podcast, give or take.
I'm not excited about this podcast.
Well, on this podcast, we discover what makes us uniquely American by analyzing the differences and similarities between the US and the UK with a British or British adjacent guest each episode.
Yes, how inspiring. Let's introduce ourselves. Mm-hmm. She was the UK's 2018 war child. She's written with Sir Paul McCartney. She manages to form a pun every 2 minutes. It's my co-host, Megan Soliginto.
I didn't even...
Let the people know where you're from, Megan.
Just a war child.
But is that not... Are you not a war child?
It was a war child competition. I was not a war child.
She was the UK's 2018 war child. All right. No. Let us know where you're from, Megan. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Soliginto?
Oh, yes.
I hate you.
That is good.
I first moved from San Jose, California to Orange County, California. And then I said, fuck it. And I moved to Liverpool, England in 2014. And I have been in the UK ever since. I now live in Manchester, though. So sorry, Liverpool.
Can confirm.
Yes.
Indeed.
Who are you? What are you?
I'm originally from Massachusetts, which is in the America.
Oh.
Now I live in Liverpool, which is in the England.
Oh, great.
That was originally a typo in the script, but I just decided to keep it.
Because you're just quirky.
Yeah, so it's been like 4 years for me being in the UK.
Incredible.
Yes.
Today's guests hail from Bradford, the England. They are Ben and Tom of the Liverpool Arts Bar. Give it up, our live studio audience, to Ben and Tom.
Oh, thank you, guys. It's lovely to be here tonight with all
Guys,
these
you
beautiful
can
people.
turn the lasers off. I know Wilson likes lasers on his entrance, but you can turn them off now. It's all right.
They're not necessary anymore.
More dry ice.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. So for our American listeners, where is the Bradford? Tell us about Bradford.
No, you're going to confuse them. It's not the Bradford.
No. So I feel like we should clarify a few things. We also moved to Liverpool many moons ago, as did you. So that's how we all know each other, and that's why we're here. So we're also all representing Liverpool in our own way, aren't we?
We're gathered here today to represent Liverpool.
Yes.
But the Bradford is, I suppose you got to mention the Bronte sisters. So Wuthering Heights, we hail from Bronte country. You know, we are Heathcliff. Me and Ben we look like Heathcliff. We're rugged. We're masculine.
Yeah, that's us. Well, talking of Bronte, the Snicket, we're talking of English words, Snicket, down the bottom of my road was actually called Bronte Way, wasn't it, Wilson? I don't know if you remember that.
But do you guys know what a Snicket is?
No. I don't mean to sound so ashamed, but no.
It's like an alleyway, but in between fields.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Like a back alley. It's like a back alley.
I can picture that.
In between two fields?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a ginnel is in between two houses.
A what?
A ginnel.
A ginnel.
I think I knew that one.
Yeah, that makes sense that Brits would have a word for that.
Speaking of British words, today's topic is actually British phrases and idioms. So for our non-British listeners, when and if, I guess, you come here, there are so many expressions that you will be immediately inundated with.
Too many, one might argue.
Too many, one might argue, yes.
Yes.
But we're not those ones. Today, we're going to be explaining them to you so that you don't have to, have really weird, awkward situations like AJ and I have.
Yeah.
Or maybe just me. I don't know about you, AJ, but I'll assume.
Yeah. I've had my fair share of awkward situations.
Yes.
What was the first phrase that you found weird when you moved here, both of you?
One that we didn't know before.
Yeah, and one that kind of took you off guard. So whether it was we called an item something different, or it was a phrase that you went, the what now? The who now?
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know if I want to say it.
Come on.
A nonce was essentially the first thing that I was...
That's not even a phrase.
I know it's not a phrase, but that's what I remember.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is quite a common English insult, is to just call someone a paedophile, though.
Pedophile.
Because like phrase was probably taking the piss, but we've talked about that on the podcast a lot. A nonce was kind of the thing where I was kind of like, I was like, oh, it means like a dunce, like it means stupid, and so I would be saying
Just
it
using it left and right.
I would be saying it as a synonym for dunce.
It is.
Yeah. No, but I'd be like, oh, I sound like a fucking nonce. But I meant like, I sound like a dunce. And then people would be like, you sound like a what?
Unreal.
Like, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I don't think you do sound like a nonce.
I don't think they have one sound.
That's what makes them so dangerous.
That's what makes them so dangerous, is how you just said. Oh, he's a nonce. Get him.
It would be nice if you could catch a nonce by the sound, wouldn't it?
The nonce sound. Like a mating call.
Sorry, everyone, I've revealed I'm a nonce again from my sound.
We use nonce far too much, I think. Everyone just gets called a nonce and it's totally inappropriate.
I don't want to say you love pedophiles.
You can say that. I would say that.
I think our country is built institutionally off our love for paedophiles.
I think that's actually the truth.
I think it is.
People are going to tune out of this episode so fast.
But I was going to say, one of the first phrases probably that I didn't understand, throwing a spanner in the works.
Oh.
I actually heard an American say this the other day.
I was going to say, I didn't think this was British.
I think this is maybe an East Coast thing, that they also say it because it was an East Coaster talking. And so I think maybe like New England still has this. I had never heard it before. I had never heard of a spanner. I could kind of get what people were saying, I guess off of context. A lot of it is context clues, as we have mentioned before on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We have to really take into consideration the immediate scenario around us when we hear something that we don't know.
So, calling yourself a spanner is a lot better than calling yourself a nonce.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
What is?
You know.
Wait, if you call yourself a spanner, what's that?
Bit of an idiot.
It's effectively that saying, but shortened down.
No.
I like nonce better.
It's more
but-
like you've been a bit of an idiot. Oh, I'm being a bit of a spanner. And
Throwing a spanner in the works
I'm gonna say
messing it
that
up.
I have never called myself a spanner there, mate.
No, neither have I, but what I'm saying is it's better to call yourself a spanner than it would be a nonce. Am I right, or am I right?
For the record, I've never called myself a nonce. Can we just get that in the podcast at some point?
You're not like AJ, unlike AJ.
God, I'm such a nonce.
I mean, I don't say, God, I'm such a nonce. I think that is taking it a little out of context. But yeah, essentially, something like that.
Before I move on, I don't think we explained what throw a spanner in the works means. So a spanner is a wrench.
Yeah, spanner's a wrench. So if you were to throw a spanner in the works, you've got a machine that runs quite well, but if you put a spanner or a wrench in the cogs, you would mess the machine up.
Exactly.
Oh, so when you were talking about spanner being an idiot, were you saying that's like another way?
Yeah, you can you could call someone a
Okay.
spanner as well, in that sort of context.
It's just a slang.
I think that's slightly confusing, and I don't think we use it that often. It's more for a kids' TV show instead of calling someone a twat. Oh, you stupid spanner.
But to throw a spanner in the works, that's a phrase for all ages.
Yeah.
Yes. And one that you will hear a lot.
Well, I'd say the adult version of that is to fuck it up.
Yep.
That's true.
The best story someone ever told me, right? And it's around the word fuck. And he was like, I had a TV once. It was in the days where someone could come and fix your TV. And he come out and the engineer just used one word to explain to me what was wrong with it. And he says, the fucking fucker's fucking fucked. And I was like, fair enough. That's one word. And we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Just swearing, it makes me think either Britain or Australia.
It's all about the suffixes there. The fucking fuckers fucked it up.
The fucking fucker's fucking fucked.
Oh, the fucking fuckers fucking fucked. Yep.
And it's a perfect English sentence.
The Cat in the Hat, new one. New Dr. Zeus.
Try saying that after a few whiskeys, eh?
There are a lot of phrases that end in the word off.
Yes.
You have one off, mug off, fuck off.
What immediately comes to mind is piss off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which just means like get the fuck out of here.
Yes. Whereas we would say we're pissed off
Yep.
Yeah.
to mean that we're angry. You could also say that here, but
So Americans say, when you're angry, you also say, I'm really pissed, don't you? Like, I'm so pissed.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously that in England means we're drunk.
Yeah.
It's very different scenarios going on. You could be pissed and pissed.
Or, Wilson, it also means when you've pissed yourself. Oh, bloody hell, I'm pissed.
Do you say for urination? Do you still use the word "I'm going for a piss" in America?
No.
Yes, but I don't think people say I'm going for a piss, really.
I mean, I feel like people will say it if they want to be cheeky.
Cheeky. Cheeky.
But they'll just be like, oh, I'll be clever today. I'll say I'm going for a piss.
Yeah.
And give you a little wink when they do it.
Yeah.
I'm going for a piss.
Yes, if you know what I mean.
A little wink and a kiss. We're really weird about like our bodily functions in the US, whereas in this country, not as much, I feel, because we don't say the toilet because that's rude. We say the bathroom, you know?
But have you seen that? I can't remember what show. I think it might be. I can't remember now. But when people say bathroom, English people go, well, where's the bath? There's no bath in it.
Yes, but like, no.
No, what are you on about?
No, but a bathroom is a room for a bath. It's not a toilet, is it?
But it's also not a toilet, because to us, a toilet is just the bowl,
Just
the
the bowl.
ivory throne, you know?
The restroom.
Exactly. You're there to rest, not poop.
You're there to rest.
But anyway, so can you explain what skive off, skeeve off?
Yeah.
How do you say
Skive, yeah, that was right first time.
Skive.
it? Skive?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's when you play truant.
We used to say it at school when you'd not go to school, it'd be called skiving or skiving off, yeah.
Would you guys call it bunking off? Is that American?
No.
No, that's another British one.
We would call it playing hooky.
Yeah,
Yes.
playing hooky, that's right.
Playing hooky. Wow, that's a good one.
That sounds dirty to me, though.
Yeah, that does.
It does.
Skiving off's just normal, innit?
But not bunking off. Bunking off definitely sounds dirty.
Yeah, it does actually.
Sounds quite sexual.
Well, bunking, yeah, I suppose it does, but bunking off is almost like a more PC version of skive. I find skive quite aggressive.
Is it?
Interesting.
Don't know about you, Wilson. The teachers would say, have you been bunking off? But they wouldn't say, have you been skiving off?
Yeah, I suppose. I always say skiving or he's skiving or something, yeah. I wouldn't even say skiving off, I'd say skiving. When you just say it on its own, it sounds really silly, doesn't it? Skive. Strange word.
It's almost pretty, like an exotic name.
Yes, like a jazz singer.
Or a colourful parrot.
Skive Davis.
Skive Davis.
And that's not too dissimilar to fucking off. Fucking off
Whoa,
being...
whoa, whoa.
Well,
You jumped in
hang on
there.
a minute.
I mean,
I don't know, AJ.
it's not the same, but it's,
But you'd need context before you say.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Yes.
say, I'm not going, I'm fucking it off.
yeah.
Yes.
We've got a really good one in Yorkshire. Like, if you were to tell someone to fuck off, it's obviously quite harsh. But we use sod. So if you tell someone to sod off,
Sod off, yeah.
that's a nicer version. It's a bit more playful.
We also use the word bastard, so you could bastard off, you bloody bastard. Yeah,
Oh.
that's quite Yorkshire.
Is that like one level beneath fucking off? Like a little bit
I
more
don't know,
gentle?
actually. It depends how you say it.
It's just a more creative word, I guess.
But in American TV shows, when stuff's bleeped out, right, they always let bastard slip, whereas I think in England, bastard's still quite a harsh word.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas if you're watching something that's played in the daytime, so you can't have swearing, bastard never gets bleeped in American shows.
Also, you guys will bleep piss here. Like if someone said I'm pissed off, they would bleep piss, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Whereas we don't do that. But when we say like asshole, they'll bleep hole, but not ass.
What? That's so weird. That is so weird.
The ass is fine, just not the
Yeah,
hole.
not the hole. Do not talk about the actual hole.
I told you we're weird about our bodily movements.
Oh, yeah. It links.
The hole is the rudest bit of the whole arse, though, isn't it?
I suppose.
You cover the hole, but you wouldn't necessarily cover the arse, would you? You know what I mean?
Well, in what we need context for that.
Yeah, we need more context clues.
Okay, fine. All right, I will give you an example. Bikini bottoms, guys, covers crack/hole, doesn't cover the arse.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true. It's like, you can get away with boobs on Instagram as long as you cover the nipple.
Exactly.
Free the nipple, guys. Free the nipple.
Yes.
So technically, if you said nipple, you'd have to bleep it out, but you can say boobs. Is that right?
No, you have to bleep the nip, but not the pole. Just the first part.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you have to actually bleep the pull because it's too close to hole. Yes.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's too close to hole. You're right. You're right.
Nip pull. Yep.
You're right. You're right.
Setting off. What would that mean? Like I'm setting off to do something?
Yeah, beginning a journey.
Okay. I just didn't know if that was like a trap door and there was...
It can also mean when you...
Oh, here we go.
No, this isn't... I'm not even going to be funny here. I'm just... When you like wind someone up or annoy them, you can set them off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is that American too? I honestly... Sometimes everything just blends into one.
Ooh, I don't know. I think we would say like... No, it would just still be like you're like
Just piss them off.
ticking me off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, ticking me off, pissing me off,
Yeah.
riling me up.
Cheesed off is American, I'd say, rather than English.
Cheesed off.
What? I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Cheesed
either.
off, no?
Cheesed off. It's like pissed off.
Pissed off, annoyed.
I'm cheesed off.
Why did you think it was American?
I don't know, I just get School of Rock vibes from it.
Yeah, I do.
Just you can hear Jack Black saying.
Yeah, literally.
Cheesed off!
Yeah, actually, I can definitely hear that now.
Yeah. And then the mug off situation. Like, mugged off is a thing, like if they mug you off. But it became a massive thing when Love Island came around. Everyone started using it as a verb. You know, he's being muggy.
I am a mug.
Yeah, he's being muggy, which is strange. That
What
was
does that
a
mean?
Yeah, what?
well, yeah, I know. So mugged off means that you've kind of ripped someone off, I suppose, or. In the context of Love Island, if I was dating Ben and then I suddenly went to Megan, I'd have mugged Ben off.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the kind of context.
Right.
It's like to blow someone off too, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of everything.
If you were going to hang out with someone and then you just like mugged them off by not showing up, is that a thing?
Not really, I'd say.
It's got more embarrassment attached to it. If you mug someone off, there's more embarrassment.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
if you didn't show up, it wouldn't be mugging someone off, but you would be a mug.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Fair.
We would say like, oh, they did me dirty.
Oh, that's filth. That is filth.
Do you not say that here?
Just the way that you said that in your American accent just makes me realize how silly that sounds.
Did me dirty.
That's what we would say.
Oh, he did me dirty.
Yeah. Can you explain what doing my nut means?
Yeah.
Yeah, annoying me.
I don't know about you, Wilson, but I wouldn't say doing my nut. It'd be like, you're doing my nut in. Do you know what I mean? Rather than doing my nut.
Yeah. I think where we're from, it'd be doing me head in. But yeah, same kind of thing.
Doing me head in, yeah.
Doing me head in, I hear a lot. It's doing me head in means like
Doing me head in.
it's very frustrating.
Yes. I hear that constantly. Like, I mean, maybe that tells me something about myself. That is one phrase that I have heard a lot.
Say doing my nut again, Megan.
Doing my nut.
It just sounds great in an American accent, man.
It just sounds wrong. I feel like most of the things when we say it, like AJ and I often talk about how we shouldn't be allowed to say like wanker or
Oh, that's good.
No, you talk about how I shouldn't be allowed to say wanker, and I say it anyway.
Yes.
I think it sounds really good. AJ, man, you keep saying wanker all you want. You keep saying wanker.
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 Wanker. Wanker.
We've got to get it out there. I want it to be the world's most popular word.
Wanker. Yes.
It's a great word.
hard
It's
R.
a great word. What was that second one? No, did you say hard on?
No.
With a hard
I
on.
said hard R.
Oh, with a hard R.
Yes.
You're a wanker with a hard on.
But okay, can you explain what up the duff means?
Pregnant.
Pregnant, yeah.
Wait.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that not an American thing as well? I thought that was American.
No.
Up the duff, does that mean to impregnate, or does that just mean pregnant? So if you're up the duff.
No, it means you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would say like, oh, Margaret's up the duff, or how would you say it?
Margaret's up the duff.
Yeah.
You would, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
But we'd probably say, similar to that, it'd be bun in the oven. She's got a bun in the oven.
Oh, I was going to say bun in the oven's very common in the U.S.
Oh, okay. Yeah, AJ's in Boston, so he's our official resident American in America.
I'm doing field research in Boston.
Exactly.
I can't believe Americans don't say up the duff.
No.
Now that I'm saying it, it does sound more British, actually.
Sounds aggressive, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound aggressive. That's why I was like, does that mean to impregnate?
She's up the fucking duff.
No, I thought that it meant like, it sounds like kick the bucket. Like, oh, she's gone up the duff, you know?
Yeah, it does. It does. It does actually.
It's the opposite of that. It's the bloody opposite.
Yeah.
Kick the bucket means death, correct?
Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, up the duff. It kind of does sound like if you said Margaret's up the duff, I would assume that she was dead.
Yeah, I would assume that as well.
Jesus.
I'd be like, poor Margaret.
Yeah.
I know, poor Margaret.
The kick the bucket things in the gallows, innit? When they had the head in the noose and you kick the bucket from under him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Up the duff, I reckon you'd say, as in like a bit sly behind someone's back. So if I were telling someone else about someone else, rather than saying it to someone's face.
Gossiping.
Yeah, gossiping. She's up the duff.
Margaret's bloody pregnant.
Oh, so you wouldn't say like, oh, congratulations, Margaret, you are now up the duff, like to her face.
No.
You'd be like, oh, did you hear about Margaret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Okay,
office, around the water cooler.
Right.
Bang on that, mate.
Yeah, so it's like a gossipy way to say pregnant.
Yeah.
Do you also, you fall pregnant instead of get pregnant? Or both? You
Yeah.
both get pregnant and fall
Yeah.
pregnant?
Yeah.
Boss.
It's like falling sick, you know, like, oh, she fell ill with blah, blah, blah.
Do you say falling sick as well?
Yeah, she fell sick with the flu.
That's like oldie English. You can fall if you can get it, you can fall it.
That will be the slogan for the episode. If
Yeah,
you
man.
can get it, you can fall it.
If you can get it, you can fall
Are you
it.
sure about that? This all sounds strange to me.
Yeah. You can fall into debt.
Yes.
So if you can get it, you can fall it.
You can't fall into
Chlamydia.
chlamydia.
Hey, we just both said chlamydia! We said chlamydia at exactly the same time.
Guys, I completely disagree. You can fall in love, which is almost one step away from falling into chlamydia. So
Okay, can you please explain what I up me duck
I up me
means?
duck.
A up means,
Oh, A up, excuse me.
well, A up, so this, you're kind of crossing different boundaries here, I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, in terms of that, we would say A up. We wouldn't say me duck. That's more of a Doncaster thing. So in Doncaster and surrounding areas, they call each other duck quite a lot. Hiya, duck. You alright, duck? How you doing, ducky?
oh, ducky. You're right, ducky.
Or maybe
Is that like,
chicken?
all right, chick?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a similar
Yeah.
thing, but for some reason, people in Doncaster use duck. I don't really know why.
They'd call everybody duck. Like their brother's a duck, their mum's a duck.
Sounded like an insult.
Just like how in the rest of the UK, everyone's a sausage.
Kind of similar thing, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone and anyone can be a sausage.
that's
Yeah.
quite modern. That calling someone a sausage,
Right, sausage.
silly sausage.
Yeah, exactly.
But A up is a bit like a hello, are you alright? But it doesn't warrant a response.
So it's kind of like, what's up?
Yeah, pretty much. So
Yeah.
Yeah, sup, exactly. Because no one would respond to sup with like, oh, I don't know, just, going and doing things today and have to run a couple errands.
You respond with sup.
Yeah.
And if they do, they're fucking weirdos and they need to stop socialising.
I mean, okay, to be fair, they could also just be foreigners because when I first moved here, people would be like, are you all right?
Alright, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to us, that's like a genuine question. So I'd be like, oh, like I'm having an okay day. Thanks for asking kind of thing. And they'd be like, the fuck? Like,
People would be like, you okay? And I'd be like, do I not look okay? But
How long before someone went, never answer that question?
exactly. I'd be like, oh, yeah, sorry. Just didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah, I'm imagining someone's going, "You're right," and you just tell them a full sentence, and then you've realised that they've actually just walked away because they've just said it while they're passing,
Why are you talking?
and you're like, "I'm talking to you here," and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I just."
it is a bit maddening when you go in to like university and everyone passes by you and go, oh, you all right? You all right? Are you okay? And then you're like, oh my God, am I
That must be strange.
like, am my face green? Like, what is going on?
Is my shirt on backwards? Like, yeah.
For the first 2 weeks, you lot not being able to get anything done because you're just too busy answering everybody asking you if you're all right.
2 weeks for like fucking 2 months for me. It took me way too long.
Did nobody say?
so
Did
long.
nobody tell you? We don't really answer that question.
No, because everyone's way too polite.
It's
or
true.
just way too British to say anything. So like
Way too British.
most of what I have learned, I have had to directly ask. Like people aren't gonna go out of their way to tell me. Like I spent years saying different words that like people didn't know.
Like what?
Like I would be like, oh, that's dank.
Dank.
Oh yeah, dank.
Unreal.
Honestly, if you were answering people saying you all right, they'd have been slagging you off behind your back, 100% going, you never fucking guess what fucking Megan said to me today. I said, you all right? She had me there for 20 minutes.
That's another one, slagging you off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slagging you off.
To slag someone off, to talk shit about someone, right?
Yeah, slagging.
Yeah.
Slag.
Yeah.
But then a slag is like a British word for like a slut,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But then slagging, then
Yeah.
to slag is to like,
Bitch about someone.
To
Yeah.
bitch about someone, yeah.
as soon as it's a verb, it has a totally different meaning. And like that happens so much.
Slag is actually a layer of like muck that you get from when you distill oil.
Oh.
So it's the impurities of when you try and distill oil is slag. So that's where that kind of comes from.
Right. So it's more sexist than I thought.
Wow. So sluts impure. Yep.
Yeah, so like the bits you don't want are the slag. So you're going, oh fucking look at this slag.
Oh, God damn it. So then slagging off, for some reason, like the worst layer of the oil.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you're talking about the bad bits about them.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. So one that I love is as rare as a rocking horse shit, or
Oh, yeah.
as rare as a rocking horse having a plop.
What?
Have you not heard this?
As rare as a rocking horse shit?
Yeah, it's a bit like the opposite of does the Pope shit in the woods.
You guys just say these things so casually.
Where is rocking horse shit?
You're like, yeah, it's just like a slightly weirder version of this other thing that we say. And that's also just like basically the same as this other weird thing that we say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything just needs more lore.
It just means that rocking horse shit doesn't exist. So if something's really rare, it's really rare. You kind of use it to slag someone off, I think.
If someone that you worked with didn't do a lot of work, but one day they came in and they fucking cleaned all the blah, 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 you'd say, okay, now that's as rare as a rocking horse shit.
Exactly.
That's the one.
So, okay, can I ask a question? So, what is the difference? I'm going to throw 3 things at you.
Shit.
But yeah, so we'll do our best to try and stay on the 3. So, what is the difference between a dog's dinner, the dog's bollocks, and the dog's breakfast?
Whoa, yeah, man.
Right,
That's
okay.
a good question, that.
Okay.
Because they all sound the fucking same to me.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Before you explain it, I just want to point out how Megan says dog's breakfast, dog's dinner, and dog's bollocks, and says that they're the same, as if bollocks is just the natural, word for lunch here.
1 + 1 = bollocks.
Bollocks is not a meal, Megan.
You're telling me.
You're telling me?
All right, let's start with the dog's breakfast.
I don't know what the dog's breakfast is, to be honest.
No, I don't know what dog's breakfast is. The other 2 are quite common.
Okay, so then
Oh.
what's the difference between a dog's dinner and the dog's bollocks?
Ben, you do one, I'll do the other.
Yeah, I'll do dog's dinner. Dog's dinner is where you've made a mess of something, much like a dog's dinner is kind of just a mess in a bowl that a dog eats, right?
Right.
The common expression is like you've made a dog's dinner of your homework or your work, so you've messed it up.
Okay. Is it like a gentle sort of like thing, or is
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a dog's dinner. I've made a dog's dinner of this.
it right? It's not like, oh, you fully fucked up. It's like, oh, I just kind of, ugh.
No.
Okay.
It's not an aggressive thing.
No.
So kids could say it.
Yeah, dog's dinner is quite, but dog's bollocks is a bit more like, bee's knees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the dog's bollocks. It's the fucking best thing ever.
It's the best. If you call something that's the bollocks, it's like that's the best. Which, actually, the misogyny reeks through that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Never thought about it.
It's the dog's foof. That's what it should be.
Foof. It's foof.
Yeah, the dog's foof.
What is foof?
Vagina.
Foof. It's a vagina.
Like FOOF.
Yeah, spell it how you like, Megan. Spell it how you like.
It's like a nice word as well, like kids say foof.
Yeah.
Kids say foof.
Kids say foof?
Kids say foof. I suppose it's a lot better than pussy.
Kids say foof, yeah.
I mean, there are in betweens, you know.
Yeah, certainly is.
There is
There's
no in
there's
between.
middle ground between
There is-
foof and pussy.
There is no in between.
I think there's only 2 words for female genitalia.
Oh, right.
And it is foof and pussy.
Right,
Foof
right.
and pussy. And that's it.
So one phrase that I mentioned the other day when I saw you two that sounds dirty but is not dirty is put wood in the hole. It sounds dirty.
Yeah, that sounds extremely dirty.
Put wood int hole, INT.
Dirtier than playing hooky, I would say.
I think so. Do you two know what that means? Slash, can you explain that?
It means shut that fucking door now. It means shut the door, man. If you walk into a room and you got the door open and there's someone sat there, you go, put wood in hole. You have to shut that door. And then after that, you go, were you born in a barn?
Wait, you're what?
Were you born in a barn?
Were you born in a barn?
Were you born in a barn? Does that mean, are you stupid?
No, that means like you've left the door open. So if you were born in a barn, they wouldn't have a door.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
I don't think we have any phrases about closing doors.
Not put wood in hole.
Put wood in
Definitely.
Put wood, no.
Anyway, thank you both so much for being on this podcast. I think AJ and I have learned hopefully something, and hopefully our listeners have learned something as well.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. If not, we're just speaking for ourselves. So is there anything that you guys want to mention in your podcast? You can mention anything else that you're doing. Just feel free to chat away.
Just, I don't think we mentioned this. We run a bar called the Liverpool Arts Bar where we mainly do kind of music, theatre, comedy, all that kind of stuff. And we have been running a YouTube channel with YouTube videos made by your lovely fella, Megan, may I add, Mr. James Amos,
Yay.
called Arts Bar Live. If you fancy watching some kind of upcoming local talent, your video is on there, Megan, as well, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I was going to say, plug your own video, Megan, please.
YouTube, Arts Bar Live, solo.
Yeah, YouTube that. Thank you, guys.
YouTube. I like how Americans say YouTube. YouTube.
How do you say it?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube.
You chew.
Good.
Yeah, so you guys also have a podcast, right? What's that all about?
Oh, we can't plug it after this. Ours is an absolute shambles compared to this.
I'm really sorry, guys. I feel like what we've done to you is what we do to ourselves, and we've just gone off on tangents.
Yeah, we are fans, big fans of the tangent.
Our podcast is a mixture of the four owners of this bar talking about things that we enjoy, with a few interviews with people in the past that we've done bits of shows and music and everything with. It's a really eclectic podcast that hasn't really got a through line, but if you like the sound of our voices in America, go and listen, because you probably won't understand any episode.
I'd say listen to an episode of this and then listen to an episode of ours and then move back to this, because you're going to need to cleanse your palate after listening to one of ours. Absolute nonsense.
Better. This is so much better than our shit podcast. In fact, don't even bother going on Arts Bar Podcast. Don't fucking bother. Arts Bar Podcast, type it out on Spotify and then delete it again. Don't even search.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about stuff that we have no right talking about.
Oh no, hang on. Actually, if there's one episode you do listen to, we did one on South Korea the other day to try and get more South Korean listeners. And turns out we fucking love South Korea.
Oh no, South Korea is well good.
What do you mean? Did they respond?
Well, I'll tell you why, because we looked at our downloads by country, and South Korea was like our fourth biggest download by country. And we were like, well, we're obviously catering to the wrong audience. So what we did, stupidly, was a whole episode about South Korea that they already know. They already know everything about South Korea, and we're teaching them what we've learned about South Korea. But
Blackpink.
It was great. If anybody's not heard the band Blackpink,
Yeah,
go
they're
listen
the best
to them.
band in
They're
the world.
unreal.
I think they're
Period.
coming up. Is there anywhere that people can find you? I know that you guys got a new Instagram handle. Where can people lurk?
Easiest place to find us is actually going on our website, because everything's based off the website. So www.liverpoolartsbar.com. Everything's on there. Our podcast, the YouTube channel, what we've got coming up. We've got local blogs on there. We've got our menu. If you fancy a cocktail or two, come to 22 Hope Street, Liverpool, guys, obviously.
Cocktails are good.
Obviously, as you've heard, we do all sorts of stuff. So it's all based out of here as well as online, but the easiest place to learn about it is on our website. However, as you say, Megan, we've got a pretty active Instagram, which is at Liverpool Arts Bar. And you can find us on Facebook with the same handle as well.
Amazing. Yeah, I know that you guys do a lot of really good, really community-driven stuff for Liverpool and just really for Merseyside / the Northwest. So we love supporting you guys as well. So definitely go check out their website, especially if you are a musician in the Northwest of England, because these guys will definitely become your new best friends.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, thank you so much for all you do for Liverpool artists as well.
Thanks, man.
We really mean it. So thank you for coming on and being a part of this.
Can I just say thank you so much for having us on? I've had an absolute ball, and we really love this podcast, and just keep it up. If you need anything from us, you know where we are.
Oh, great. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely
We know where you live.
It's true. We know where you live.
we do know where you live, and we will be there tonight. So thanks for the invite.
Sounds great.
So for anyone that wants to go lurk me, you can find me at I Am Sola Music, literally everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, and check out my song Highs and Lows by Sola, obviously on wherever you get your music, wherever you stream your music, and on YouTube.
It's a banger.
Thank you. Me and St. James, who films your videos, filmed my video.
Megan, just before we go, I don't know if Wilson's told you, but when we got your video to put on our YouTube, for the whole week, Wilson couldn't stop singing Highs and Lows. Literally, that's all he was doing for a week.
Highs and lows.
I'll take it. I fucking love that. I love hearing that.
And you can find me on all social media platforms as at AJ Marks Official. I made it real easy for you, but I did forget it for a second. And we have another podcast called Main Pod Girl, if you want to check that out as well. That's about pop music. We also have a website for our podcasts and an American Idiots Abroad blog at soundbitepodcasts.com. Megan, let's go out on Highs and Lows, the one you were talking about earlier at the Arts Bar. That sounds pretty fitting. This is Highs and Lows by Sola, live.
How long I gotta wait for you to get on this level? Yeah. You have this power, we talk 10 hours, but we keep standing still. So what the fuck am I supposed to do with potential? Yeah. Give me something stimulating when you're with me, hesitating, don't you worry, I'm by your side. Take me, I'm in it for the ride, I'm in it for the highs and lows. Baby, I'm Bonnie or Clyde, I'm in it for the highs and lows. I don't really wanna let go, so I throw myself into the unknown, yeah. Baby, I'm Bonnie or Clyde, I'm in it for the highs and lows. You see that?
Bye.
Bye.
In a bit, there's a saying for you. In a bit, guys.